Star Wars.
No, that's not the right one, is it? Okay, so the headline was for the correct article. It kind of flipped on me. It might be in here somewhere. But it was just like Disney confirms to guest, no, you are not actually going into space, because apparently there was some question about whether this is a real trip into space.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so that's
Thanks, Jeff Bezos.
thanks humanity. Yeah. Oh, Jeff is mentioned in here. Richard Branson.
Oh, really?
Yeah, somewhere in here they just mentioned that they had to confirm with people that yeah, you're not really going into space. But I guess the dust is settled. I have, we heard it like blew up the internet, at least the Star Wars side of the internet for a week, like with all the chatter about the pricing. And now really nobody's really, I don't hear much about it right now, because there's so many other things Disney is doing with price structures around the parks. I don't know if you've heard about it, but that's been kind of the big news this week. I don't want to go too far into it. And it's also very complicated, but if you've heard of the Genie Plus concierge service, Ray, have you heard about this?
I heard a little bit about
new
it, yeah.
service they're rolling out. And they're getting rid of fast passes. Have you heard that?
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Why would what? Okay.
So they tried something out in Paris, like what felt like a week ago. Maybe it was a couple months ago, but they were starting to an upcharge, like an e-ticket charge for fast passes. So you're paying, not only are you paying 100 plus a head to get in, but then if you really, really want to get on a ride and you want to get ahead of the common folk, then you could throw some money at the problem, and then all your problems go away, and you get to go you get fast pass to the ride. So and it just seemed like brace for impact, because this is probably what they're going to do everywhere at all the parks. So they're calling it the Genie Plus service, which is at the base level, it's a complimentary service to help you. It's integrated into the My Disney app, and it helps you determine what ride, show, and dining option is optimal to maneuver through each day at the park, at whichever Disney park you're enjoying for the day. So, but add on to that something called the Lightning Pass, Genie Plus, Lightning Pass Plus. It also integrates into the app, but then you're getting up at 7 a.m. and you're deciding, now what rides do I really, really want to ride? And how much am I going to, no, I don't think they've confirmed the pricing, but people are speculating between like $9 and $15 upcharge per ride to get like the fast pass, the Lightning Pass
ride?
Plus for the premium yes. There's a key component that I'm missing here though. Oh yeah. I think you can, if you pay $15, I wish Laura, call into the show. Would you help me? Because she and I watched a couple videos on this yesterday. Because we're going in January, and they keep taking all these things away and presenting us with more challenges as we try to go and enjoy our first Disney's vacation. So for us, it's particularly frustrating. But then it's $15 a ticket a day, and you get the Genie Plus concierge service, which also gets you access to a fat Lightning Pass access to rides, kind of what you
also
had
have
before.
You have to make out with Goofy.
That's a real upcharge there. I don't know if you've ever had the privilege.
I have not.
Anyway, I don't want to. Go ahead.
I heard you can only pay in Bitcoin.
Get out of here.
That's what I heard.
You're kidding. No, stop. No, this all tied into your credit card probably, but.
This is to make out with Goofy.
So anyway, this isn't the Disney podcast. I just want to, but it's going to affect us in a certain way. Like it's going to affect us somehow, positively or negatively. I think we can swing for the extra $15 per ticket per day per whatever. But not everybody can, and we probably shouldn't. But this is our first trip, and I'm trying to pull out all the stops here and make it the best trip for us, so we can keep coming back. I got to sell this to my girls. If I don't sell it to them, then we're not coming back. But do we even want to come back? Because now, not only paying to 100 plus to get in, right, Ray? Per adult ticket, 100 plus.
Yeah,
kid, Eloise's
like
ticket's probably like $100 too. She's 6 years old. But then they want you to, if you want to maximize your experience or make it more magical, then you have to pay even more to get on the rides that you want to get on.
Well, if it's $15 a ticket, I mean, that's
a day. It's six for us as a
you.
family of one baby. So
Yeah,
four paying
for
four
you guys,
paying
that's like an extra,
$60 a day.
almost what, 60, $70 a ride.
No, a day, not per ride, not per ride. I'm
Oh, okay.
kind
I
of,
thought it
I'm
was per
now
ride.
here's where I'm confusing things, and I knew I shouldn't have talked about this subject, even though I did kind of study it yesterday. I watched Tim Tracker of one of the videos, and I watched DSNY News. These guys love Disney. They love Disney, but these episodes these guys aired yesterday, they I've never seen like the wind sucked out of their sails like this before.
Wow.
Like the pixie dust was gone. Like people are, it's demoralizing. It's discouraging. It's like how you want us to be fans and love Disney and the culture, and but then you're gonna hit us up with this pricing scheme. This it just feels like you're going to the carnival. And I know they had e-tickets back in the 50s or whatever, but times have changed. We pay a lot more to get in the gate now. So just, it should all be included. If you have to, if you're doing this, we know why they're doing this, to optimize their bottom line. But if you want to do this, you're saying you're doing this ostensibly to minimize the waits for people and let them enjoy their experiences by creating these maneuvering people around here. You go here, you go here, or pay for this and you get to enjoy this. Like if you're going to do that, design rides that can facilitate as many people as you're going to pack into the parks every day and every week.
Yeah.
Like don't make the mine cart in the middle of the most popular part of Walt Disney World and make it a ride that's minimum 2 hours wait the minute the gate opens. That's one of the newest attractions in all of Disney World, and I haven't been on it. I know it's a wonderful little attraction and it looks really cool, themed really well, but it's a headache for everybody. It's 2 hours just to get in. Once you get in the gate, if you haven't like fast passed it, you're in line. So Disney needs to like they do so many things right, but man, they're really making it hard to like stick around sometimes.
I don't want to. Let me play devil's advocate for a second.
All right.
They shelled out $4 billion for Lucasfilm. They're not making a lot of money these days. You know, that's $4 billion that they don't have. They're trying to make that up. Obviously, the Marvel movies haven't been making any money. These new Star Wars films haven't been making any money. They're hurting. Disney's hurting, Justin. So maybe you stop thinking of yourself for a minute.
I know. I'm so thinking of our silly little vacation in January. For the first couple words out of your mouth, I'm like, all right, let's see what he's got here. And I thank God. Your sarcasm is strong,
it's
my
ridiculous.
friend.
And it's funny because I know people that watch Tim Tracker.
Yeah.
I've known about the Tim Tracker Disney love that comes out of that channel.
Yeah.
So to hear that,
oh
there's
man,
this reversal.
Yeah, it was like they were, Tim and Jen were like ghost white. They were like, and trying to explain it. They're not used to doing live streams. He does a lot of awesome like pre-recorded content and tours and stuff, but they flipped the switch, did a live stream, started out little technical difficulties, but you could tell they were shaking a little bit. Like, and the DSNY guy, this awesome like British dude sits on this couch, like really polished looking set, great information, deep dives, love this guy, but he was even like, he was over it. It just like, it's just too much. It's too much. So they're saying like, they're speculating, well, everyone was, or the premiere access on Disney Plus was such a success for people. Like, people are willing to pay a premium to get premium content and to get ahead of, to get access. But it's like,
but they're not paying a ticket to get Disney Plus and then pay on top of that.
Yeah, the subscription to Disney Plus is really affordable. It's pretty cheap for what you get. So that's fine. Yeah, but we're not paying, like you said, $100, $160 for 8 hours at the most, really, with kids. Like, how long are we'll be in the parks for like 5 hours. The kids will melt down, and then everything's out the window. Like it's so much planning that goes into it now with the app and the magic bands and the fast passes, but they're switching it up. But also the marketing, the branding of this is so weird. Like Genie Plus, but then they're calling the fast pass is called Lightning Plus or Lightning Pass, and then Lightning Pass Plus. It's like, why didn't you call it like Genie's lamp or like rub a lamp or rub the genie or something anyway?
Because if you want to rub the genie, then you got to pay more.
That's even more. That's even more.
This is the way.
Dad Wars.